Hi, I'm Gary from Plant and Machinery Trackers, P&MT. I've been asked some questions recently and I thought this might be the best way to address some of them. The most common question I get asked is, what would I suggest to protect your machine? And the answer is always the same. As long as budget permits, I would always suggest our IP67 rated plant tracker in combination with one of our unrivaled immobilisation products. The reason I say this is because in a typical theft situation, the ignition is very likely to be tested. When this happens, you'll be notified instantly by our in-house tracking system. This gives you ample time to react accordingly. The thief may go on and realise that the machine is immobilised and want to start it anyway. They may try flashing the starter motor with a screwdriver or even hot wiring the system, but both will fail. The reason being is our immobilisation products have anti-hot wire technology and both are multi-cut systems. So what that means is rather than just immobilising the starter motor or a single point, it immobilises multiple components within the machine. So even if the machine starts, it will not drive or operate. I have a customer that didn't hear the alert because his phone was on silent. However, the thief didn't get the machine. He made a mess of the machine and destroyed some dash panels, but the immobiliser stopped him from taking the machine. And the customer called me to reinstate the natural wiring of the machine and then to install another immobiliser. In the unlikely event that the thief does get past the immobiliser, if given enough time and knowledge, then it is very likely that the tracker will still be in situ as it's a separate component and it's wired separately. This next statement may come as a surprise, especially from a company called Plant and Machinery Trackers. But if budget is an issue and it has to be one or the other, I would suggest an immobiliser, or one of our immobilisers, over a tracker. Because our unrivaled immobilisers are multi-cut systems, they are purpose-built, they are covert with all black wiring, they have anti-hot wire technology, and in my humble opinion, they are simply the best in the business. I've had customers in the past who've actually had trackers installed and actually still had the machines taken. I've even had customers with trackers wired up to a single relay to act as a primitive form of immobilisation. However, today's thief can easily bypass a single relay, which is why I always suggest an immobiliser over a tracker if it has to be one or the other. And let's face it, who wants the hassle of recovering a stolen asset? And it's far, far easier to put something in place to help prevent the asset being taken in the first place. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to comment below and I'll address them in my next video.